My ex-husband wanted me back, but I was pregnant with a billionaire's baby. My husband cheated on me with his brother's wife. He forced me to take the fall for her crime. A car crash erased my memory. A billionaire found me, saved me, and made me his wife. I thought my nightmare was over. I was wrong. On the day I went in for my Obligin appointment, hell found me again.
Mom, I finally found you! Haven't you played this stupid runaway game long enough? Excuse me, kid? Get off my leg. Mom, drop the act. Fine, I'll let you read me a bedtime story tonight if you just go home.
I had no idea who this kid was, but he was out there in traffic, so I took him home. Seeing my face, a man stood up furiously and kicked my car
Olivia!
hard.
You finally decided to show your damn face?
Babe, some psycho just attacked me.
The crazy man slapped the phone out of my hand.
You took the fall for Mara's felony DUI. 3 years in prison was one thing, but jumping out of a moving car the day you got out? You gave Mara severe PTSD? Get your ass inside and apologize to her right now.
Get your hands off me! You people are insane! I don't know you, and I don't know any Mara.
Oh my god, Olivia? You're alive? Where have you been for a year? How could you abandon your own son just to punish Nate?
Ah! Bitch! How dare you talk to Dad and Aunt Mara like that?
You claim you're my husband? You claim you're my son? Perfect. What do I always get at Starbucks? What's my signature perfume? What's my shoe size?
Suddenly, the crazy man in front of me exploded in rage.
Olivia, you want to test me? Are you out of your damn mind?
Listen to me, I don't know you, and I'm already married. Can you see this 37-carat natural diamond on my hand? My billionaire husband is literally on his way here in a helicopter. Trust me. When he sees what you did to my face, you're all screwed.
Nate stared at me like I was insane.
Did that car crash completely scrambled your brain? Your husband? Billionaire?
Mara's eyes locked onto my clothes and my bag.
Those designer clothes are real too. Olivia, who's your sugar daddy?
You shameless whore! Is that why you're pretending not to know me? Sleeping with some rich bastard behind our backs? What are you now, a high-class prostitute?
He dragged me down to the damp basement and slammed a skimpy maid outfit against my chest.
Put it on. Scrub the floors, wash my clothes, cook my dinner. That's what you used to do for me, you ungrateful bitch.
One day, while I was scrubbing his bathtub, I felt his heavy breathing against my neck.
Olivia, you've gained some weight, and you've gotten prettier. Looks like that sugar daddy trained you well. Let me see if he left any marks on you.
Get off me!
I slapped him across the face so hard my palm stung.
If you touch me again, my husband will make sure you regret it.
He gave me a cold, ugly smile.
You've got a lot of attitude now. I'm your husband. If not me, then who exactly are you saving yourself for?
I fought him off, crying, shaking, barely breathing. Then suddenly, he stopped. His hand had brushed against the scars on my back.
What the hell? Olivia, what are these scars?
He touched my scars, and for the first time, even he looked shaken. Then someone started pounding on the basement door. Mara's shaky sobs came through from outside.
Nate, I dreamed about your brother again. I dreamed he came back to kill me.
Nate shoved me away and rushed out. A second later, I heard him pulling her into his arms.
Mara, none of this was your fault. If he hadn't abused you, you wouldn't have killed him by accident. It's over now. Olivia already took the fall for you. You're safe. I'm here.
His voice turned so soft for her. For me, there was only the cold floor, the dark, and my torn clothes in my hands.
Charlie, when are you gonna find me? Please, find me.
The television behind him cut to breaking news. The television announced a $50 million reward for Charlie Pierce's missing wife. My heart stopped. I bolted out of the room.
That's him! That's him! That's my husband, Charlie!
Nate stared at the screen, then back at me.
Are you out of your damn mind? That's Charlie Pierce, the world's youngest billionaire. How would some nobody housewife like you even get near a man like that? He was my best friend in college, president of our fraternity. Back then, he hated you more than anyone!
My ex-husband said my billionaire husband used to hate me more than anyone?
In college, Charlie used to walk out the second he saw you at a party. He hated you that much, and now you're crazy enough to say he's your husband? That car crash really did a number on your brain.
I clenched my fists, ready to argue back. A sharp pain suddenly tore through my lower abdomen. My baby. I looked at the front door and ran.
Olivia, where the hell are you going? Planning to run off and find your sugar dad again?
Mara grabbed me from behind. I sunk my teeth into her hand.
Oh my god! That psycho bit me! Nate, my hand hurts so bad!
Olivia, are you insane?
He shoved me so hard my lower abdomen slammed into the corner of the table. Warm blood started pooling beneath me.
My baby, please, take me to the hospital.
Then everything went black. When I woke up, the sharp smell of bleach filled my nose.
Pregnant? Amnesia? What the hell is this supposed to mean?
Mr. Nate, she's pregnant and she has dissociative amnesia. Her body is covered in old injuries. This is long-term abuse. The mind blocks out unbearable memories as a form of self-protection.
Nate went quiet. A few seconds later, his voice came out rough.
I'll make it up to her. But the baby has to go. I'm not raising another man's child.
They weren't trying to save me. They were going to kill my baby. Terror shot through me. I forced my eyes open and tried to move, but my whole body felt numb. A few medical staff walked toward me. I felt the needle slide into my arm. When I opened my eyes again, I was strapped to a chair. I looked down at my flat stomach. There was no movement anymore, no life, no baby. They had killed my child. My whole body started shaking so hard my teeth rattled.
You killed my baby?
I'm not raising another man's child. You disappeared for a year, found yourself some rich sugar daddy, and now you're acting like you don't even know me? I'm not divorcing you, Olivia. You should be grateful I'm even willing to keep you.
Grateful?
I let out a broken laugh and looked up at him.
You murdered my baby, and you want me to be grateful?
Nate told me about your amnesia. But don't worry, we're going to help you remember everything very soon.
AI about it. It said electroshock therapy could bring your memory back. You're going to remember everything.
Something inside me snapped. I wasn't afraid anymore. Not of pain, not of death, not of these two monsters. I clenched my teeth so hard my jaw hurt. If I was going to die here, I'd drag them straight to hell with me.
You sick, twisted animals! You killed my baby and now you want to kill me too?
I swear to God, you're gonna burn for this! Go ahead, kill me! Come on, I dare you! Are you even human?
Do it.
The machine roared to life. I screamed until my voice broke. And then I remembered. I remembered all 8 years of it. Every wound. Every second of the agony. 8 years ago, I was the sorority president. Nate was just a broke frat boy. We met at freshman orientation. He had nothing, but he chased me like I was his whole world.
Olivia, you are my life. If you die, I die too.
I believed him. That was the biggest mistake of my life. I married him. Then Mara came back from overseas with Nate's older brother. That's when I found out what she really was to him, his first love. After that, everything changed. The gifts Nate bought for me went to her. She wanted a child but was afraid of the pain, so she took my son Leo too. And every time I questioned him,
Marcus!
he locked me in the basement.
Marcus!
Then one day, Mara killed someone, and Nate made me take the fall.
I can't go to prison. What about Leo?
Mara's too fragile for prison. You're not. When you get out, we'll make it up to you.
He lied. On my first day in prison, someone squeezed mustard into my eyes. On the second day, I was shoved down the stairs and broke my arms and legs. On the third day, my bed was crawling with maggots. For 3 years, I lived in hell. The day I got out, Nate came to pick me up. The second I saw him, I snapped. I jumped out of the moving car. A passing car hit me. I crashed through the bridge rail and fell into the river. And that's how I lost my memory. Now I slowly looked at the man and woman standing in front of me. Nate grabbed me, almost excited, and wiped the blood from the corner of my lips.
Well, honey, do you remember now?
I remember.
You killed my child!
Nate's face twisted with rage.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Mara stepped forward, calm as ever.
Looks like Olivia still hasn't remembered enough. I know a remedy from my hometown. 1 silver needle, and her amnesia will be cured for good.
Then Leo knocked on the door.
Dad! Uncle Charlie's downstairs. He wants to see you.
Nate froze.
What is he doing here?
Mara smiled sweetly.
Maybe he's here to offer you that high-paying job. Go on. Leave Olivia to me.
The second the door shut, her smile vanished. She grabbed my face hard, her expression turned vicious.
Olivia, you bitch. Why did you come back? I won't let any woman who tries to take Nate from me stay alive. Go to hell.
She raised the needle. I kicked her hard in the stomach, tore free from the restraints, and ran for the door.
Charlie!
Downstairs, Charlie froze.
Olivia!
Nate and Charlie both ran toward me. Charlie got there first. He pulled me into his arms, and his voice cut through the room.
What did you do to my wife?
He pulled a gun and pointed it at everyone in the room.
If anyone touches her again, I'll kill them.
At that moment, his bodyguards rushed in and surrounded us.
Mr. Pierce, the car is ready. We can get Mrs. Pierce to the hospital now.
Honey, you finally came. Our baby.
For the first time, I saw those emotions in Charlie's eyes, rage, panic, and grief sharp enough to destroy a man. Nate said Charlie wasn't taking me anywhere.
Charlie, you're not taking her. She is my wife. No, she's my wife. You think money can buy anything? Then you're wrong. I have the marriage certificate. I searched for her for an entire year. Olivia has only one husband, and it's me.
He turned to Charlie like a madman desperate to prove he still owned me.
What the hell is wrong with you? Back in college, weren't you the one who hated Olivia the most? Every time I brought her up, your face would darken. So why are you here trying to take my wife now? Because I loved her too much.
The whole room went still. I looked at Charlie completely thrown. Confusion hit me so hard I could barely think. Charlie looked at Nate. Then finally he spoke.
I fell in love with her before you ever did, but she chose you, so I stayed away. I didn't want to see her, and I was even more afraid of hearing anything about her. If I had known she would go through all that after ending up with you, I would have killed you immediately!
The next second, I heard a gunshot. Blood spilled, and Mara lost her mind. She ran toward him, glaring at Charlie.
Are you insane? This is Nate's house! How dare you bring a gun in here and start shooting?
One of Charlie's bodyguards hit her so hard she crashed to the floor. Broken glass sliced across her face. Blood streamed down her skin. On the stairs, Leo started crying. The bodyguards yanked him back and covered his mouth. No matter how unwilling Nate was, all he could do was watch Charlie carry me away. Mara clutched her face.
My face! My face! Am I gonna be disfigured?
Nate suddenly started wondering if I had told the truth.
Mara, what if Olivia was telling the truth? What if she really is married to Charlie?
The image of Olivia in Charlie's arms burned into Mara's mind. Jealousy tightened around her chest.
That's impossible! She must have lied to him.
Her face twisted with hatred.
If Charlie knew she'd been to prison, do you really think he'd still want her? If he knew she already had a child, do you think he'd still stay?
She's nothing but the woman you threw away!
Nate had never heard Mara sound like that before, so bitter, so vicious. But he was losing too much blood to think. Then his face turned cold.
Tomorrow, bring Liko to the hospital. I will use our son to get her back.
I woke up in the ICU. Charlie burst into the ICU. His eyes were bloodshot.
Olivia, I swear to God, Olivia, I'll make them pay. No one will ever hurt you again.
I looked at Charlie, and for the first time, a sudden fear hit me. What if one day he loved someone else, just like Nate did? Can you really promise me that? Will you stay loyal?
I've loved you since college. 10 years. Even when you chose him, I still loved you. Nate is a monster. I'm not. After you lost your memory, I broke into Nate's house. I put hidden cameras in their bedroom. I had to make sure they weren't looking for you. I just didn't bug the kid's room.
I stared at him. Part of me felt safe in his arms. Part of me suddenly realized how far this man would go for me.
If Leo hadn't found you, we'd still be happy. You never would have remembered any of it.
A chill ran through me. I asked Charlie to promise me he wouldn't hurt Leo. Charlie, I whispered, suddenly terrified of my own husband. Promise me you won't hurt Leo.
Of course, darling. Wait for me.
Down in the lobby, Nate and Mara were screaming at security.
Charlie walked out of my room, slowly unbuttoning his cuffs. He didn't say a word. He walked straight up to Nate and hit him so hard I heard the crack from upstairs.
Nate!
Mara screamed as Charlie's guards forced her to her knees.
You sick bastard. How dare you touch her? Olivia's my wife. We have a son. You hid her from me.
Mr. Pierce, don't let her fool you. She went to prison.
Watch your mouth.
Charlie had me dragged into the basement and locked in. He stayed outside the door, listening to their screams while a guard placed the file in his hand. He looked down and turned the pages one by one, his face growing colder with each word. In the end, Charlie let the file slip from his hand, papers scattering across the floor. Then he pushed the door open and walked in.
You locked her up. You let them torture her. You killed our baby! If you touch me again, Olivia will hate you for the rest of her life.
Charlie didn't even blink.
If she hates me, I'll spend my whole life earning her forgiveness.
By then, even Nate understood Charlie was never going to stop.
Bring in the chairs. Bring the boy to Olivia's room.
Charlie came back smelling like cedarwood. He'd already washed Nate's blood off his hands. He told me everything he'd done to Nate and Mara. He thought I'd be afraid of him.
That's my husband.
Charlie handed me divorce papers and everything he owned. Held me like he'd been waiting for me to pull away.
Signed divorce papers, asset transfers. Everything I own is yours now. If I ever hurt you, you leave. I get nothing.
I trust you, Charlie.
Charlie hesitated.
There's one more thing.
My biological son looked at me like I was something dirty.
Where did you hide my Aunt Mara and Dad, you bad woman?
Charlie stepped closer.
Olivia, if you want him, I'll adopt him.
Charlie offered to make Leo his only heir.
I'll even get a vasectomy. He can stay the only heir.
No.
When Nate sent me to prison, my last phone call was to Leo. He said he wanted Mara to be his real mom.
I don't want you either. I want my parents.
That should have hurt. Instead, it only made everything clear.
Fine. Then let's go downstairs and see the parents you still want so badly.
I took Leo down to the basement. The basement smelled like blood and bleach.
Olivia!
He choked out.
Thank God. Charlie's insane. Call the cops. Get us out of here. We can be a family again.
You wanted your parents. Here they are.
How can you do this? He's your son. Get us to a hospital and come back where you belong.
Read it. I threw the file at him. The file proved Mara had paid inmates to torture me.
Your precious Mara paid inmates to torture me.
And she didn't kill your brother in self-defense. He caught her cheating, so she murdered him to keep your family's money.
That was for my babies.
I was about to slap him a third time, but Charlie caught my wrist. The next second, he pulled me back against his chest and pressed a kiss to my hair. Like he couldn't even bear the thought of my hand hurting over trash like him. Nate slowly turned toward Mara.
You lying bitch!
Mara screamed and clawed at him.
You're the idiot who believed me!
Leo finally called me.
Mommy. Mommy.
For the first time in years, he called me that. Too late. I pulled my dress from his hands. I'll make sure you're fed. If your father ever gets out, he can come find you himself. And together, we left them all in the dark.
Mara got life without parole. Nate got 7 years. Leo went into the system, and I buried that entire life without a funeral. Charlie took me far away from everything that had once belonged to Nate. Charlie took me to Europe, far from the prison, far from the lies, far from every version of me that had ever belonged to Nate. For the first time in years, I could breathe. For the first time in years, I didn't wake up afraid. For the first time in years, I could believe my life might really be over, and a new one had begun. But healing was never instant. Not after prison, not after betrayal, not after losing everything. Charlie stayed quietly, patiently. He never asked me to forget. He only stayed long enough for me to learn how to live again. 2 years later, I was standing in front of the villa windows with Charlie behind me. 2 years later, I stood in front of the floor-to-ceiling windows of our villa. The light spilled across the glass. The air was warm, and for once my life felt still. Charlie stepped behind me.
What should we name her, Mrs. Pierce?
He murmured against my neck. I smiled and leaned back into him. After everything, I had made it here. I told him I only had one wish for our daughter.
Anything you want.
I whispered.
As long as she's our baby.
He smiled against my hair. No lies, no basement, no prison bars, no one waiting to take what was mine. Just us, just the child we had protected through blood and madness, just a life that belonged to me again. Old Olivia had died a long time ago. The woman in Charlie's arms was someone stronger, Simone, who had survived every version of hell. And this time nobody could ever drag me back. Ex-husband wanted me back. But by the time he realized what he had lost, it was already over. I had her ending, had his sentence. Leo had his fate. I had finally buried that entire life without a funeral. Charlie took me somewhere no one could touch me. And for the first time, love didn't feel like a trap. It felt like shelter. I had once lost my memory. Then I got it back, and with it, every wound. But I also got something else back. Myself. And this time, I didn't belong to any man who broke me. I belonged only to the life I chose.